Hello, all. Welcome back to another episode. So today we have a very interesting topic, background verification, BGV. So BGV is something like in every organization, this is the more important thing which will happen for any employee who also ever join. Sorry. So today we are going to discuss about all these things, right? So moving on to the next slide. So here what will happen during interview? Okay, let's say you are going to attend an interview for some company, XYZ company. So usually before the scheduling interview, they will ask your last working day, and also some people they will ask HR mail resignation, like when did you resign and when is your last working day? That proof they will ask you. So, or if you don't have any mail, so usually most of the companies, like most big companies, they will we even if you send a mail, you will not get a reply immediately. So there will be a portal with there you can go and check your last working day. So that picture they will ask you, and also they will ask you salary expectations and what role, and also the more genuinity purpose they will ask your LinkedIn profile also before scheduling the interview, so that they think that okay, the candidate is worth or genuine in many aspects, they think like that. Okay, so yeah, this is a before interview. And once you interview is cracked and you are selected, so what is the next step? So here the main action starts from here. This is something like before offer letter. Let's say you have cleared all the rounds like L1, L2, HR round, everything you have cleared, and you got to know what is your salary. Now they have to release the offer letter. The first thing they will ask you is they will ask you all the documents, like educational documents, your and company employment details, address proof, everything they will ask you via mail or upload, or they will be creating any portal like Workday or something like that. They'll be having their own portals. There you need to upload or you need to send a mail to HR. So what will happen, like once you send this all documents, also they will ask you the bank statement. So most of the companies bank statement is very important, that these things at least for 3 to 6 months they will ask you whether your salary is credited or not. If you have a PF, all of that, that 1 second, I will discuss about that. This is the initial details they will ask you to release the offer letter. Once you send, HR will do just cross check, okay, all the documents are there or not. Accordingly, you will release the offer letter. Once the releasing the offer letter, what is next? So the actual work starts from here actually. So your offer letter is came. Now they have their own work, like they have to do one informal internal BGV. So some companies they will do first step up internal background check by their own team. They'll be having a lot of team members internally. They will give this your profile to internal team, okay, BGV people. So what they do is they will keep in one hand your resume, and they will keep all your documents which you have shared to HR, and they will compare each and everything, the last working day, the designation, the company, all this, how many companies you have worked on, all the documents they will verify once. Okay, if anything is not there, immediately they will send you a mail. This document is very much important, please send me a mail or provide this document to go for a smooth background check. So basically here they will check it's all documents are valid or not. And also the very important things is coming up now, like they do EPFO portal verification in live video call. So they will send you a link and you need to join to that meeting. They will ask you to log into your EPFO portal, and they will ask you to click on PV passport, and we click on service history. All of that they will check in detail. Okay, so in the live, so you should not do anything. They will only guide you what to do, what not to do. So accordingly, you need to click whatever they say, and they will ask you the bank statement. That's all. So this is something informal internal BGV will happen. So this is the one type of BGV will happen. The next one is this internal people will say okay, then it will go to third party. So then HR will trigger for the BGV for third party. As I told you, third party or own agency is already done. So see, usually the internal teams nothing but own agency only, or some company like they will be having their own agency or own team. So they don't want to spend money on third parties. So usually some companies, it depends on the company's size and infrastructure, uh, they follow their own rules and regulations. So as far as I know, like most of the companies go for a third party only. because it's a cost involvement, right? Like that's the reason. So and also it's a easy process nowadays. So that's the reason always they choose for third party. So first step is what will happen is employment verification. What here employment is like modes. So they will ask your employment history by physical. They will be visiting your college or university. They will check or they will call like they will sorry not university. They will physically visit the companies. Okay, where and all you work recent 3 or recent 5. So the companies they will visit or through phone call or HR. They will send like they will make a phone call to HR, right? And or they will send you a mail or they have another option like as I told EPFO or NSR. These are all database NSSCOM record. They will check if your profile is updated in that or not. So here what exactly they check here? See, as far as I know, they will check your duration from when to when you have worked. Okay, what is your designation? The designation is matching with the resume or not? And roles and responsibilities, not sure. So most of the no, the agency will not check. But depends. I don't know. It, something like if they want to check, they will check. But nobody will check the roles and responsibilities. What exactly you have worked on that company. So they always concentrate on your last. I mean, duration, designation, and reason for leaving. That's all, right? So the next one is, and also I want to tell you here the company like one second, did I miss that point? So here employment verification that depends on the company. Some companies will do recent two or recent three and recent five. Some companies I have heard that they're checking for five companies also. So if you have worked on six companies, they'll check five. If you worked on four companies, they may check three companies, something like that. Again, it's a kind of company policy. Now the education verification, they like how they will do, they will visit the colleges, universities, or they will be having a database like an EAD, something like that, or DigiLocker if you uploaded the documents. So this can be physical or digital also it happens. Okay, what they do check exactly your degree certificate and your mass card is authenticated or not, and your USN number, I mean your registration number, it is matching with the mass cards or not, and year of passing and course name completed year, all of this will be checked. So this is the educational check. Educational verification check will happen. Then the third one is address verification. So here what will happen here, they will check from where you are, like you are, they will check always the current address and permanent address. Then one field officer will go and or third party vendor they will go and check. So usually you must have given some numbers, right? The reference number or emergency numbers or relative number in the document. They will not call you. They will not call you actually. They will always call other numbers. They will never call you that they, and also they will never say most of the time we came for a background verification. So we need these details and nobody will say. Usually this will be the but quite confidential. They have to reach out in their own. They cannot call you sometime. Again, depends. This will happen like this, and they will call your emergency number or related numbers. If you are given any numbers, they will call to that number. They will ask, okay, so this so and so person verification is happening. Do you know him? They will ask you, yes, this is. Can you tell me the address or the residential address? They will, your friend or your colleague or family members has to guide him. So he will go and he will verify. He will directly not go to your home. Sometime you will check your neighbors. Okay, this so and so person is living here, or do you know this person? How do you know all of that? They will check the basic details, and so that is the one thing, right? So all sometimes they will visit the via phone call. Also they do verification, and they will just formal purpose. They'll complete it. The next one is identity check. As I told, the verification of PAN, Aadhaar, passport, driving license, they will check all these details. Okay, whether your nationality is India or not. And sometimes, criminal records are very important. They will visit police station also and check. And usually, this verification will happen during 15 to 20 days. Should happen, but because they want to start the employment for the respective candidate, right? So, but company, the employer will give you deadline, some deadline like 15 days or 20 days to the third party. That guy has to give a report within these days, the third party. So accordingly, they will proceed. I mean, company will proceed further, process. So once you thorough with this, then they will give that agency will give a report to the HR. The agency submit report to HR. You must like a green, like partial red or something like that. Green means completely successfully completed. If it is something fishy, they'll put in hold or pending. If it is completely fishy, they will definitely say it's a mismatch, fake something. Then you will get a call from HR or mail. So and so your background verification is red flag. Could you provide the justification? Then you need to give a why it is what it is exactly. You need to provide the with proofs. You need to provide. Otherwise, your employment or offer letter they will revoke. Right? Yeah. So if it is green flag, congratulations. So you may receive a mail that not immediately after some months you will receive a mail that your background verification is completed. However, they will add at one point at last. We have a raise to do at any time that during the course of your employment, and you need to support that point. Will they will add? That means they can do whenever they want. I will tell you why that point they will add. Okay. Here, usually, let's say now your verification is completed and now you are on the bench or already you are deployed to project, some new project. What will happen if it is client like USA client or something? They wanted to do the verification because they are giving all access to their company, right? They should know your credibility. That's the reason they will always again one more verification. So this is where this kind of verification comes into picture. Again, those people will give to some other person, some other third party. When they will like same likewise, they will go for a address verification, they will check criminal record, employments, all this check. Sorry. So this kind of verification again it repeats. Okay. If it is all good, congratulations again. So you are through. That's all. Thank you so much. I hope you like this video. And if you have any doubt, if I miss any points to cover, please you can comment and you can ask if you have any doubts regarding the BGV. I will try to help you or try to guide you. Thank you. If you like my video, please subscribe.